going on, everyone? It's Jed. Welcome to another Bitcoin update. Today is Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. here. I did post a quick Bitcoin update on the Telegram. If you're not part of the Telegram, I highly suggest you get access now. Sometimes, when there's sudden turn of events, I usually like to post Bitcoin updates on the Telegram as soon as I can. But yeah, nothing much has changed since the last update on Sunday. Again, what's so great about charting on the 4-hour time frame, especially for you guys, is that these charts can last for up to a week. But it's still really important to keep you guys updated at least every other day. So, what happened with Bitcoin? If you haven't seen the update on Telegram, for anyone that doesn't have access, well, we had this 4-hour local downtrend that we made previously. This is the first 4-hour point, and this is the second point. This creates a much more localized apex, is what you guys see right here. We have an origin level, now turn resistance on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. This is once was support, now a resistance. As you can see, it was at this point here where it saw the most resistance. And it didn't just coincidentally reject at these two cross points at the suppression and the origin now resistance. It's because psychologically this is a heavy resistance zone. Now, I did send a screenshot of a Twitter post where some guy mentioned where they said, oh, the Fed, or I don't know, don't quote me, but they said someone with over 200 Bitcoin or something, they dumped their bag, which resulted in how big is this fall? It resulted in a 4% dump. If they decide to, relieve the remaining Bitcoin that they have in their wallet, it's gonna go to 10K, blah blah blah. Guys, we went over this. The markets is psychological. Okay, when you think of it as people versus people, you can always be a step ahead. Okay, and that's what this TA is for. Okay, when you combine mental analysis, risk management, and TA, all that combined creates a monster. Okay. There's no matter how much they dump, no matter how much they accumulate, the levels will always be respected, okay? So in this case, again, major resistance here. Now it's retesting this 4-hour level. Honestly, I think we can just delete this 4-hour level. Let's just delete this. Because right now what's really supporting this move is this 4-hour uptrend, okay? And yeah, we saw a large wick retesting, which looks like the daily. I just want to go to the daily and just reconfirm that this is the daily. Okay, the daily trend swing low. Okay, we go back to the 4-hour, we confirm that. So it's retesting that level. And we have about, how much time do we have? Okay, about 2 days left of this apex. So, again, the apexes can be a bit earlier. It can be 20 hours earlier. It can be 2 hours earlier. It could be maybe 2 days later, right? The whole point is that this apex gives you a rough estimate of when we're going to see some volatile movement, okay? So again, the only thing that's really supporting this move is the 4-hour level. As you see, trend fell pretty hard, okay, down to as low as retesting this daily trend swing low. But again, this 4-hour level, this 4-hour uptrend is supporting the move, hence the hard close above it. Okay, so like I said before, this is key. This uptrend is very, very important that it maintains the hold and that it can continue to move up, laddering on smaller time frames to help assist it to test much higher levels, right? And just keep in mind, guys, this can hold, but don't expect Bitcoin to go to 100K, right? Keep in mind, this is still in a macro downtrend on the 4-hour time frame. So, let's say if it does test up here in this region, just like this cross point, we have a cross point here. This would be a perfect, region to, for people to short, right? There's a lot of interest, there's a lot of demand in the area, okay? So you just have to keep in mind, don't get too focused on, don't get too localized. Sometimes just zoom out, right? Even on you can do on the same time frame, just zoom out and just see the bigger picture of things, okay? So, yeah, overall, 4-hour uptrend, very important to hold. If it doesn't hold, I could expect a very nice drop. As you can see, there's a lot of space in between here, okay? So, again, overall, Bitcoins look like it's struggling to maintain those overall structure, okay? Because all this work that Bitcoin did, it's now pretty much retesting the same levels that are brought it up all the way here, okay? It's all this movement was a waste currently, right? If it's retesting the same level that brought it up, okay? So, yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to go over on the altcoins in another video. But again, if we saw a sudden Bitcoin pump and then a sudden Bitcoin dump, we can expect to see the same things for the altcoins. Okay? So see you in the altcoin video update. Bye, everyone.